This is State of Mind by Walter D. Wintle. State of mind. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you're there not, you don't. If you'd like to win, but you think you can't, it is almost a cinch you won't. If you think you'll lose, you've lost. For out in this world we find success begins with a person's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the person who wins is the one who thinks he can. The only way you will believe in yourself if you lack self-belief right now is if you set yourself some goals, set yourself some difficult things to do and act upon them every single day, no matter how you feel. If your plan is to wake up early, let's just say you want to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, set yourself a goal. If you lack trust in yourself, if you don't believe a word you say, as every time you plan to do something, you realize that that plan doesn't become a reality. Every single time you told yourself that you were going to do something but decided not to do it, no matter what the external circumstances were or the internal ones, in terms of thinking to yourself, I'm not going to do this today. I'm going to skip today and I'm going to do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, you make the same excuse over and over and over again until it becomes weeks, months, years. And then you realize I didn't take any steps that were necessary towards the thing that I had envisioned in my mind. I held back. And I held back because I didn't believe in myself. I held back because I was scared. I was afraid to step into the unknown. I was afraid to take it upon myself to change. And it is difficult to change, but you have to realize that the only way you will build that self-belief, the only way you will build resilience and build grit is by doing the uncomfortable things. The more you do them, the more you step into that cold water, which is just a metaphor, but the more you make yourself uncomfortable and do the things that you know you should do, despite how you feel, the more you will train that muscle, and it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And it won't always feel as difficult as it is right now. Starting is oftentimes the hardest thing to do. But once you start, once you develop a habit out of the thing that you're trying to do, once you do it no matter how you feel, I promise you, it becomes so much easier. In fact, a lot of the things that might seem difficult right now will be so easy in your mind. The more responsibility you take upon yourself, the more challenges you have in front of you, and you just fucking crush them no matter how you feel, the more you will build your self-belief, the more powerful you will become in your mind. These tasks won't be as overwhelming. You'll realize, okay, I've built this routine now. I've been waking up at 5, 6 a.m. every single day, and it's a habit. When did it all change? Well, you got stronger. You did it every single day, despite how you felt. And now you're here. Now you're in a position where it's not difficult anymore. I remember when I was younger, waking up at 5 a.m. for work was difficult. Now I wake up at 5 a.m. I don't even think about it. It's just a habit. It doesn't seem like something challenging or difficult. I go to the gym every single day. I go running every single day. And to another person looking in, they might think to themselves, he is so disciplined. He has something that I don't have. And they make that their reality. They make that their belief. But that's not the truth. The truth is that I did this every single day, no matter how I felt, for so many years now, to the point where I don't even think about it much. Oh, I'm tired. Well, I have to go to the gym today. See, I've done it so many times now There were so many times where I did not feel like going to the gym. It would be late at night, 9, 10 p.m. I'd be finished with my day, and I'd be finishing a 12-hour working day. Maybe I would have ran that day also. I didn't eat much. I didn't sleep much the night before. I used to have major sleep problems, 2-3 hours. It hits 9, 10 p.m. I have to go to the gym. I made it a habit, and every single day I went despite how I felt. And now I don't even think about it much. Now, there are days where I procrastinate, or, I look at my shoes for 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm just looking outside, it's raining, and I'm thinking to myself, why did I sign up for this? Why am I doing this? But the reality is that I know in my mind that I will go anyway. I know in my mind that no matter how much I might procrastinate on a given day, in the end, I still go. And there came a time where I realized I was just wasting my own time. I was wasting my own time procrastinating, even if it's for 30 minutes. What's the point? I want to fucking do something, I'm gonna go and fucking do it. I wanna gain weight, I wanna lose weight, I wanna build muscle, I wanna get fitter, stronger, faster. Okay, I have this goal. Okay, how much time am I giving myself to achieve this goal? Okay, I want to get fitter. Okay, 3 months. I'm going to give myself 3 months, and I'm going to do absolutely everything I can in order to get to the end goal. The end goal is something that I'm going to have to specify in my mind. Being fit isn't enough. Okay, I need to be running a 10-kilometer distance at 45 minutes. Okay, how do I break this down? Okay, I'm going to learn about how to break it down. Okay, ChatGPT exists now. We have AI. We have so many different tools that we can use. Okay, ChatGPT, how do I create a 3-month plan to have myself running a 45-minute 10-kilometer run? Okay, ChatGPT is breaking it all down for me. Okay, so this is what I need to do. I need to run 3, 4, 5, whatever amount of days a week. And this is on my plan. Okay, I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper. Now I've written it on a piece of paper. Now, all I need to do is just fucking do the thing. Don't think about it too much. Just fucking do it. And I promise you, at the end of the 3 months, you will run a 45-minute 10-kilometer run. There's no way you won't. If you actually dedicate yourself to a plan, you will do it. It's not that difficult. In fact, I think everybody can become a good runner if they really want to. Why doesn't someone become an excellent runner? They don't dedicate themselves. They don't actually show up. They might have 3 or 4 runs on their plan, and they maybe do 1 or 2, and then they skip the other ones. Then they fall off for a week, then they try to get back into it, and they ask themselves, why am I not improving? Why am I not getting better? Because you don't fucking show up. You don't fucking show up. You have to show up on the days you don't feel like it too. Are you really going to be one of those people who waits to feel perfect to do anything that's difficult? Good luck with that. You will not improve in any area of your life. You have to do the things that make you feel uncomfortable too. And most of the time you will feel uncomfortable. Especially if you're setting yourself a challenge that is challenging. That's the point. That's the point. You got to understand that this is something that I'm setting myself, and I will do it no matter what. Fuck my excuses. I've been making excuses my whole life now. I wanted to become, for example, a good runner my whole life, but I can't seem to stick to a fucking plan. Okay, ask yourself, what is wrong with me? Why can't I do that? And we could sit here and try break down why you feel the way you feel, or at the same time, what we could do is tell you to grab your fucking balls and just fucking go for it. Sometimes you have to act before you feel. You might not feel motivated, inspired right now, but I promise you, in that place where you're doing it despite how you feel, you will find inspiration. You will find a drive. You'll think to yourself, fuck me, I'm doing this. I'm really going for this fucking thing. I'm really going for it. And I'm really making it happen. You look at yourself in the mirror and you think to yourself, I really didn't feel like going on that run today, but I fucking did it. I did it. And tomorrow I'm going to fucking do it again. And the next day. And the next day. And then you just build on that every single day, getting better, 1% better today, 1% better tomorrow. And I promise you, it adds up. It adds up to the point where a few weeks go by and you literally don't recognize yourself. You think to yourself, what on earth was I doing a few weeks ago? How weak of a mentality and mindset did I have? This isn't even that difficult, and it's not. It really isn't. You're making it so much bigger in your mind than it has to be. And I'm giving it running as an example, as that's something that isn't easy, but if you start and if you stay consistent, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to improve as a runner. In fact, it's one of the easiest things to do. I find with running, you can literally improve every single run. The gym is a little bit different. You train for a few years and the improvements aren't as linear as running. Running is not difficult if you stay consistent, if you show up, and if you do what you know you're supposed to do, which is fucking run. People overthink it to a point where they overwhelm themselves with it. They download different apps and they need all this structure and all these reasons to go. Just fucking go. If you want to improve as a runner, a lot of the questions I get asked quite often as I'm really into running the last few months especially is, how do I start? Put your fucking shoes on and walk outside of your door and run. Run until you can't fucking run anymore because you're unfit. And then what will you do? You'll stop. You can walk for a little bit. Try running again. Okay, if you can't, if you genuinely can't, go home. Go to sleep. Wake up the next day. Do it again. Do you see what I'm saying? And then every single time you go out, you'll improve. You'll get better. When I started running initially, years ago now, I used to play football and I used to go out on runs. I didn't have any fucking app. I just fucking went. I put my shoes on and I went. I tried to run as fast as I can. Now with the amount of running I'm doing, I'm, understanding that you can't just go all out every single day, as you're just not going to recover. But the point is that you learn through experience. You don't need to have it all figured out right now at the start. You don't need to know what your heart rate should be, how to prepare for the run. All of these things are absolute nonsense. Just fucking start and learn as you go. I promise you, you're wasting so much time overthinking, not even the running, but every single thing you're doing in your life. Just fucking start. I wanted to start social media last year. I wanted to start Instagram and I really wanted to go for it. I really wanted to grow an account and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and I still don't. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. There's different ideas flowing through my mind. There's different things that I really want to do. There's a new coaching program that I really want to integrate into my page. I have so many things planned. I have the Act with Aim hoodies. I have fucking everything planned. But the reality is that I don't need to have all of that to work on it now. I can still post. I can still try my best. I can still grow the account with what I have. I don't have a professional camera. Okay, I have a fucking iPhone. That's all I need. Every single video I ever recorded was on an iPhone. I really want to get into reading, but I don't know what to read. Just fucking pick up a book in your house and start reading it. And if it's shit, if you don't like it, okay, now you know what you don't like. So try something else. If you go to the gym and you do barbell squats and you absolutely hate them, try the fucking hack squat, try the leg press. But don't think that you're going to have a specific plan before you even begin. Just fucking start. I promise you, you will learn so much as you're going. You will learn so much as you're going. You're overwhelming yourself with all this unnecessary knowledge that you think you need to have to begin something, to start a new journey, but you don't. You really don't. The best way to get better at anything is just to do it. That's how I've gotten better at absolutely anything I do. I used to want to really get into the piano. I used to really want to know how to play the piano. And I have a piano. It's right here. And guess what? I was bit of notes here. I was overwhelming myself with trying to learn the right techniques to learn how to play the piano. I'm not great at playing the piano, and I only started back in like February, March, and I practiced a few minutes every single day. The thing that I realized when I started playing the piano back in February, March is if I sit down and practice for 10 to 20 minutes a day, I will improve. I will improve. I will get better. It's like that with absolutely everything. I love playing chess. Now, I don't really have anyone to play with. I play it on my phone a lot. But the thing is, for me to get better at chess, it was to play chess. For me to get better at running, it's to fucking run. For me to get better at writing, it's for me to write. For me to get better at meditation, it's for me to meditate. It's like that with every single thing you do. You want to be the perfect partner for your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Get experience, get in a relationship, find someone and fucking get in a relationship with them. Learn what you like, learn what you don't like. You'll make mistakes, you'll fuck up, and then you'll think to yourself, if the relationship doesn't work out, okay, you know what? I got a lot out of that experience. I learned a lot here about what I like, about what I don't like. Wow, I have a better understanding now of what I would want in an ideal relationship in the future. So, to conclude this video, we were talking about a state of mind, building belief in yourself, and understanding that life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the person who wins is the one who thinks he can. You can, and you fucking will, but only if you get up every single day and work on whatever the fuck you want to get better at. There is no secret to any of this. It is getting up and doing what the fuck you know you're supposed to do. And you'll improve, you'll get better. It takes time, understand that. But you will improve. You will improve. I have never in my life seen someone try their absolute best with something and not improve. It's impossible. I have never seen anyone who goes to the gym every single week, who stays consistent, who eats healthy, not be in shape. It's impossible. I've never seen anyone go out and run and stay consistent with it, not improve. I've never seen anyone put all of their effort into something and not improve. Does that mean you're going to be the best in the world at it? No. But what it means is you're going to be a lot better than you are now. And isn't that what you want? That is exactly what you want. You want to keep improving. You want to keep getting better. Then fucking show it, prove it, do it, try. Write a plan. It's going to be fucking shit to begin with. It's not going to be a good plan if you're just starting off. But just try. And then improve as you're going. Improve as you're going. Improve the plan as you're going. Don't try to create the perfect plan before you even begin, as you will not be able to. You don't have enough knowledge. But you will gain knowledge as you get yourself into the deep waters and try and try and try and fail and fail and fail. And then you'll learn. That's it. There is no secret. If you're watching this video and you've gotten up to this point, I hope you got something out of it. I just wanted to give you a little wake-up call. As sometimes we can overthink the process. We can overthink how long something's going to take or how difficult it's going to be. Don't think about that. Think about the step in front of you and just fucking go for it. Thanks for watching.